Hello everyone, welcome to this comic book haul video of December 2015. Now, the last couple of months have been quiet for me, at least in terms of comic books, and the reason for that is that I picked up quite a few statues instead. And most of you probably know that I also do unboxings and reviews of statues, so most of my time has been spent on that instead. But I did manage to add a few comic books to my collection, and I'll go over those in this video. And let's just get right on with it. Now, the first one, most of you probably know this one, the Infinity Storyline by Hickman. This is the soft cover version. And one of the statues that I got was Thanos. So I decided to add some more Thanos literature to my collection because I really wanted to read more about him. So this is a very modern looking book. It's not that old actually, it came out a few years ago I think. And I really like the illustrations in here. There's something about the modern style of illustrations that I really like. So I can't actually wait to get on with this book here. I haven't read it yet, so I don't really know much about it other than the summaries that I've been reading about it and a few reviews as well. But in any case, it looks beautiful. I think the art style here really appeals to me. So it looks really interesting. I might pick up the hardcover version in the near future, but I think I'll stick with this one for now, and I'll just see if the story is good enough for me to consider picking up the hardcover version later. We'll have to see about that in the future. Anyways, the next one, which is a really special book actually, is this one, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? Most of you probably know this novel by Philip K. Dick, and this is the comic book adaptation of it. It's illustrated by Tony Parker and colored by Blond. And this is a tome or volume here that contains all the 24 issues that were made for this run here. It came out this December, and I think it's actually sold out almost everywhere. So if you know that your local shop has this one, I can highly recommend that you pick it up if you have just the least interest in this universe here. Now, it's a softcover book. They didn't actually make a hardcover version of this one. It's published by Boom Studios, which is a publisher I actually didn't know existed. But yeah, it looks really nice, and I wasn't actually aware that they had made a comic book adaptation of this novel here. As you can see, the art style here is also very modern, so it's not that old of a book. It's very dark in its color palette here. There's actually not much colors going on. It's very desaturated, and as you can see, there are these tones here going on. So it has a very atmospheric expression, I think. And it's very noir-like in its format here, I think. I'm really looking forward to reading this one. I think it looks beautiful, and I'm a big fan of the Blade Runner movie and the entire universe that they created around that. So this is obviously also a good choice for me. And as you can see, the cover here, although it's a soft cover, it's actually a very beautiful book. It's pretty big, it's 544 pages, I think. And as you can see, we have this gilded style going on here with lettering and also this pattern here, which looks like a circuit board or something. This is all gilded, so if the light hits it right, it looks beautiful, very metallic. So yeah, I can highly recommend picking up this one if you know your local store has it. Let's move on. Now this one is my sixth hardcover book from the Dark Horse Star Wars Expanded Universe line. It actually is the last one that I needed to add to my collection, because I have all the other ones, which is the 3 Legacy books, and then Dark Empire trilogy and the Crimson Empire saga. But this is the Thrawn trilogy, and most people probably know about this story by Timothy Zahn. He's actually depicted here on the inside here. This is probably one of the most acclaimed stories that feature the main cast of the Star Wars original trilogy in the years following Return of the Jedi. And yeah, another surprise pickup actually. At first I wasn't actually aware that they had made this 6th volume. I didn't really look that much into the Dark Horse issues back then, but I ran into it on eBay and it was actually going for a quite high amount of money. But then I found this one on a website from a local store in Denmark, and they had this standing on their shelves, and I just picked it up at retail price immediately, and that's about 40 bucks for this one. I think it goes for almost 200 bucks on Amazon or on eBay. So this is quite a find, I think. It's a small book, similar to the other hardcover books by Dark Horse. So as you can see, the format is relatively small, but still it's a beautiful binding. It's stitched on the back here, it would seem, and the artwork here is just extremely nice. It's a nice little book, and it's easy to read because of the size of this, or the format, and I just really am looking forward to reading this. The Thrawn trilogy is just so popular that well, this of course was a must-have, and as you can see, the art style here is just really nice. So yeah, this was a really nice surprise pickup, and I was really lucky to be able to find this locally, because if I had to go on eBay and pick this up, well, it would have cost me a fortune. Now the next one, as you can see here, is the Incredible Hulk Planet Hulk hardcover book here. I also got a Hulk statue recently, and I just really wanted to add some Hulk literature to my collection. And Planet Hulk was the obvious choice because it's such a popular storyline. And as you can see, we have this unique looking red skinned book here in a leather style cover here. It's just beautiful, and it fits perfectly into my existing collection, consisting mostly of Marvel omnibuses and a few other oversized hardcover books. So most of you probably know this book from one end to the other, and there's also a comic television adaptation of this story here, so if you're curious you can go and check that out. I think it's on Netflix actually. And as you can see, the art style here also very modern and very impressive. It really has so many details, and it's just a beautiful book to me. And the storyline is just very unique. I know it has its fans, and it also has its not so impressed crowd of people, but I find it to be very interesting, and I have already watched the comic on television, the TV show. What is it? Just a it's just an adaptation, a television adaptation of this story here. I don't know if this is a highly valued book. I got it at a really good price at least, so. But I do think it's actually quite a rare book these days. I'm not really sure. Let me know in the comment section if you can let me or inform me more in that regard. But I'm really happy to have it in my collection. I'm gonna see if I can pick up the World War Hulk book as well. Right, I have one more book, but I'm just gonna set up the camera so I'll be sure that you can see what it is, because it's a bigger format. So give me 2 seconds. Okay guys, now this is the last book that I got recently, which is of course the Absolute Batman The Long Halloween by Jeff Loeb and Tim Sale. I find that as a comic book collector, there's always one Absolute by DC that you want at any given time, and for me, until recently, it was this one, The Long Halloween. I've heard so many good things about this book, mainly because of the art, but also because of the story. It's a very thick book in terms of it being an absolute. It's thicker than my All-Star Superman and my Batman Hush. It's almost actually the size of both of those put together. Picked this up locally with only one small issue, or probably not small, but actually quite big, because it has a dent in this corner here, as you can see. Probably a bit difficult to see though. But I have talked with my retailer, and they are trying to see if they can hook me up with a different volume. In any case, I wanted to add this to this video as still, because it's still a very beautiful book, and as you can see, it's mainly the dust or slipcase. It's a slipcase, of course, that took the dent here. But it's a sturdy, typical slipcase as you see them with Absolutes. And the art inside here and just the overall look of the book is beautiful. And as you can see here, we have the dent going on here in this corner as well, but it's very minute on the actual book, so it's not that bad. But I think I want to get it replaced anyways. But still, it's a beautiful book, and we have this huge, extremely oversized format, which is standard for Absolutes. And the art is just very, very unique. You have again this noir feeling going on, which is quite common for Batman. With these huge double page spreads here. It looks beautiful. So yeah, I'm really happy having added this to my collection as well. Can't wait to read this book. The art style is just very unique and very captivating, I find. And it of course comes with this ribbon in the middle here, so you can keep track on where you are in terms of the story. It's also always a nice exclusive detail, I think. So yeah, it's very unfortunate that it came with this dent, but my retailer said that they would handle it for me, so I'm pretty calm about that. It looks beautiful in any case, and I'm really happy to have this now in my collection. Right guys, let me just wrap up this review by spreading out all of my stuff on the table and give you a hint about what's to come in the future. Alright guys, so that basically wraps up the year of 2015 for me in terms of collecting comic books. Now my latest haul here is relatively humble, I think, but I still find that the titles that I've actually picked up are very unique or interesting. They're either books that I've been looking to get for a while, or they just have some kind of other form of value for me. So I'm really happy that I've added these to my collection now. I've already got plans for 2016, so I have some videos in store for you already. First and foremost, I think I'm gonna do a recap of the 6 hardcover books of the Dark Horse Star Wars line here. That's probably going to be my next video actually. But in terms of new additions to my collection, I think I'm going to start on the Ed Brubaker Captain America omnibus line. And then I'm also going to add a few more X-Men books, I think Fall of the Mutants, and then the volume 2 of the Claremont Lee X-Men Omnibus. And I might actually also start on or actually get the entire run of BPRD volumes 1 through 4 hardcover books. I actually have an arrangement for that already, so I think you'll see me doing a video of those also. But yeah, 2016 is going to be an interesting year. I think collecting comic books for me started seriously this year, so it's going to be interesting to see where I end up over the course of the next year. Collecting statues is of course my main passion, but I'm literally running out of space now, so I might find that moving into comic books is the more natural next level for me as a collector of these pop culture things. And I really enjoy having a large collection of comic books in luxurious, lovely hardcover editions on my shelves. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying doing these videos as well. Anyways guys, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I've gotten a lot of comments about people wanting me to do more comic book videos, so I'm going to do my best and be more active on that in the future. So leave me a comment if you like this and want to see me do more of these kinds of videos, and of course do remember to like and subscribe and everything, and check out all of my other videos. I have a Facebook page and I have an Instagram also. You'll find that somewhere in the site or wherever. And I also have a new web page or website set up with articles and stuff, so you might want to check that out as well. Anyways guys, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2015, and I'll see you guys probably in a new video this year still, talking about all of my Star Wars pickups. And I'm also going to do a review of a very special Star Wars collectible, but I'll leave that for now. You'll see when I post the video. Thanks a lot, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video.